Today on Monster Movie Madhouse, we're going to look at the career of director James Whale. Honestly, one of my favorite directors of all time. If you're not already, make sure you're following me so you can learn more about your favorite silver screen creatures and the stories behind them. Whale made a name for himself in the theater with the play Journey's End, starring the young Laurence Olivier, Morris Evans, and eventually Colin Clive. He brought the production to Broadway in Chicago as he started to get work as a dialogue director in talkies. In 1931, Universal signed Whale to a 5-year contract, and his first project was Waterloo Bridge. The film stars Mae Clarke as a chorus girl who becomes a lady of the night, and it became a critical and popular success. Thanks to that success, Carl Laemmle Jr. gave Whale a choice of any project he'd want to direct, and he chose Frankenstein. He cast Colin Clive and Mae Clarke and discovered Boris Karloff for the film. After the success of Frankenstein, Whale was concerned about being pigeonholed as a horror film director, so he made the film The Impatient Maiden, which had very little success at the box office. But he would return to the genre with The Old Dark House, which is credited for reinventing the dark house subgenre of horror films. Again, Whale tried to branch out of the horror genre by making The Kiss Before the Mirror, but again, the movie was a box office failure. Then in 1934, Whale was hit with the Hays Code. On his film One More River, Universal had a tough time screening the film because the Production Code Administration deemed it too sexual. And then in 1935, he returned back to the horror genre for possibly his best film, The Bride of Frankenstein. The film was a critical and commercial success, and his success would continue on in 1936 with Showboat, where he assembled a cast mostly of actors who had done the musical in one form or another, which gave actor Paul Robeson international acclaim. Whale was an openly gay man his entire career. When knowledge of his sexuality became more common in the 1970s, people began to re-examine his films. Scholars have noted that The Bride of Frankenstein has both a gay and camp sensibility. Whale was heavily influenced by the German Expressionist movement of the 1920s, and you can see that effect in his horror films. Today, we remember Whale as not only a great filmmaker, but one of the first gay icons of Hollywood.